Austin FC would be playing against FC Dallas in the second Texas Derby in the 2022 MLS season, but this is the fourth time both teams will be playing against each other. If you remember, Austin FC lost all three games to FC Dallas in the 2021 MLS season. The first time both teams met was at the Fortress of Q2, where FC Dallas massacred Austin FC in a 5-3 loss. The key player for FC Dallas in that game had to be Ricardo Pepi, who had 2 goals and 1 assist to his name, but he's no longer there with FC Dallas. Both teams are neck and neck in the Western Conference. Both teams are fighting for top 3 spot now. Austin FC are in 3rd place, but FC Dallas are in 4th place. But note, FC Dallas are kind of shaky and they're kind of a beatable team. They won in the last 4 games. They only won 1 game and lost 3 matches. The last win they had was against Orlando City in a 3-1 win for the Frisco team, a team Austin FC should have won against, since in that game Orlando City had 9 players. But on the road for FC Dallas, they only have 2 wins, 3 draws, and 2 losses. So this could be a really interesting match for the Verde and Black. Because the dynamic duo defense, they have to focus on 3 players in the attacking field from FC Dallas. One of them has to be U.S. men's international player Jesus Ferreira, who has 9 goals and 4 assists to his name. The next one has to be Paul Arriola, who has 7 goals and 2 assists to his name. And the next one, who's a midfield player, has to be Brandon Cervaino, who has 1 goal but 3 assists. So when it comes to FC Dallas attacking field, it's kind of a back and forth who scores goals and who assists. But if the dynamic duo defense of both Cascante and Galvez, they should have this settle out if Jimenez and Gallagher start again. But Galvez might have to carry this game, might have to carry the defense again with his back. So let's see what happens. But the only concern for Austin FC has to be the midfield. Because with Danny Pereira out due to his suspension in the Montreal match, we have to rely on one option, Owen Wolff. Owen Wolff should start for that midfield spot, should start for Danny Pereira's role. Some are saying Felipe. I'm not against it. Felipe is a good midfield player, but I see him mostly as someone who closes out the match. By that I mean he's someone he's subbed up in the last 25 to 30 minutes. So, like I said, the only option is put Owen Wolff in Danny's spot in the midfield. Leave Ring in the 6 from now on, because he had a good performance against Montreal, and leave Driussi alone, where he should be as always in the midfield. In the front 3, Fagundes and Urruti, but the one player that I don't want to see, but he's the only choice and option for this match against FC Dallas, has to be Ethan Finlay. Finlay, we all know he wasn't a good player due to Cecilius' problems. He was the only choice we got before Owen Wolff shined. But like I said, Finlay's the only option we got for this game. So, like I said to you guys, Felipe should be subbed in for Owen Wolff in the last 25 to 30 minutes. And let's see how Finlay does it against FC Dallas. But the front 3 of, let's say, Fagundes, Urruti, and Driussi, they're going to have a tough game against FC Dallas defense, because one player from FC Dallas is having a phenomenal season. That player is Spaniard Jose Antonio Martinez Gil. He has won 11 tackles, but when you come against him in a dribbling, in a 1-to-1, like a 1v1 moment, he has won 68.8 percentage, well, round it up, he has won the ball 69% of the time. So, if we manage to learn how he plays, both the trio of Fagundes, Urruti, and Driussi, they'll know how to do it right. But, like I said, FC Dallas might be a beatable team, but with that player, the Spaniard Martinez Gil, he's the reason why FC Dallas are in 4th place. But let's see what happens. This is going to be a really, really close game for both teams, but I feel like Austin FC are going to come out victorious. They're going to come out and get their first win against FC Dallas after, the first 3 games really shitty. But I would say a close match, 3-2. Driussi would score 1, and Urruti back in the score sheet with 2 goals, while FC Dallas, Paul, or Jesus Ferreira would score 2 goals. But I hope we get this win. I might go to the game, might not. But if you guys are at the game, make sure to stop by the Zebra Gate and make sure to stop by and talk to We Are Austin TV. They are this reliable source to Austin FC, and every time Austin FC plays at home, they are always at the Zebra Gate and giving fan reactions. So if you guys are there, make sure to send a shout out to Vanilla Mexican sent me here and to speak to you guys in front of the camera. But that's gonna do for me, you guys. I hope you guys understand what I was saying about the FC Dallas game, but I'll be back here again with the Austin FC versus FC Dallas reaction video. But for the meantime, stay hydrated, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.